Hello, my name is Alexis Robles, and today we will be doing Lab 7 food process, pH, and food processing. I think I said twice. But the ingredients for this lab are cabbage, a knife, a strainer, two large bowls, um, cups, tap water, baking soda, vinegar, laundry powder, lemon juice, Sprite, and milk. Here are the ingredients. And the milk is in the fridge. The first step of this lab is to cut the cabbage in half. And there it is. The next step is to bring the cabbage to a boil and pour water onto the cabbage. The cabbage has finally came to a boil, and now I'm going to let it set a little bit and then put it in a straightener in a bowl and let it just drain for a second. I've put the cabbage into a strain and I'm gonna let it soak in there for a bit. And I've made my indicator. Now that I have made my indicator, I have now made all of my mixtures or my experimental or my chemicals. I have water, lemon juice, Sprite, baking soda, laundry powder, vinegar, and milk. I'm now going to add a tablespoon of the indicator into each one. Try to, anyways. I didn't see a change in the lemon juice or the milk, so I'm gonna try to add some more of the indicator into the I added 1/3 more of the indicator into the solutions, and it actually changed the colors a lot better. I mean, it made the colors of the chemicals change a lot more clear, except for the milk. The milk didn't really change. The fourth step was to add vinegar to the baking soda and cabbage juice, and just it says to show what happens and describe my observation. When I added the vinegar, a gas was formed and it created bubbles into the baking soda. Hello, my name is Alexis Robles, and today we will be doing part 2 of Lab 7. I finished Lab 1 last night, and I'm starting Lab 2, or part 2 of Lab 7 today. Things that we need for this lab is an apple, sugar, salt, lime juice, soda, 6 plates that are right here, and and a cylinder. Step 1 of Lab 7 was to prepare the preservatives, which was to mix 100 milligrams of water into 3 tablespoons of sugar in this one. This is sugar, and 3 tablespoons of salt, which is in this one. The next step of this lab is to cut this apple into 6 slices, or 8 if easier.
Ready up, let's go. Hey, let me check the challenge.
And here are the 6 slices. The next step of this lab is to get these 6 slices of apple and put them on a plate. This one's controlled bag, the soda, sugar, salt, and lemon juice. The control doesn't get messed with. This last will be in a bag, won't be messed with. This apple will be dipped into soda. This one to sugar. This one's salt, and this one I'm gonna dip the apples into the substance. Salt. Lemon juice. And sugar. Now the next step is to record my observation over 10 minutes, an hour, and 24 hours. I will be back in 10 minutes and show any changes that I see, and then I'll be back for another hour, and then I'll be back tomorrow to see if there was any change over the 24-hour period. In this lab, and there doesn't seem to be any change with the apples. An hour has passed during this lab, and we can see that the apples are starting to turn a lot more brownish. Now I'm going to put the apples into the fridge and wait 24 hours and see if there's any change to the apples of its color, or if it just stays the same. Hello, we are 24 hours has passed during the lab 2, and I'm about to show you how the apples turned out of 24 hours after dipping them into different substances. The apple that was dipped into salt is it's kind of yellow, but not as brown as any of the other ones. The sugar turned kind of brown. The soda turned really brown. The controlled apple turned completely yellowish brownish, and I think the lemon juice was the least substance that made the apple turn brown, or it made the apple actually last longer. And this is the apple within the bag. As you can see, it turned brown as well. So that is the end of lab 2. Thanks for watching.